All right, Smoke Session Podcast live.
Right.
Can we get much higher? So high.
Good morning, Vietnam. How are we doing today?
Vietnam is crazy.
Vietnam is crazy.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Okay. We in the trap.
We need that camp.
I came on.
Cam. I'm over here smoked out, man. See all this smoke, man?
I need that background, twin. Damn, are we the only ones in?
Nope.
I'm gonna go on Discord.
Kind of got a space now. Definitely more space to like okay, Tyra. Kitchen to shoot in if you needed a. I'm there sharing the interview and whatnot. All right, man. Maybe a car lot, whatever. That's not a blunt. What is that, bro? Any type of resource. I don't care, bro.
I got my doinky in the progress, man, in process.
I just want to start out
Yo, what?
by saying this. Um,
What you about to say, Juju?
I don't know who's talking.
Dude, you on mute, bro.
That's Heavy's like shit or something. Heavy's watching something.
I want to give out a disclaimer to my job because apparently my job peeped that I was doing podcasts with smoking. I only vape. I don't smoke marijuana.
Marijuana, what's that?
Ain't nobody smoking marijuana. We smoking CBD, bro.
I know, but they just assumed that we were that I was smoking marijuana on the podcast, and I got brought in for it. So I just want to say that I am smoking vape nicotine.
Who did that? Who assumed that?
Fucking my job. They fucking apparently fucking found out about the podcast.
We're global.
Huh?
Did
We're
they
going global.
did they hit the follow button?
Mm-hmm.
I told my supervisor to do it, but I was brought in for a meeting, and they just wanted to.
Tell them they cannot be watching our shit if they don't hit the follow. So
Yeah.
I'm sure he did,
they shouldn't even
because
know about what you're doing, bro.
they know what I'm doing, so
That's
they probably
wild that
follow.
the job questioned you.
Yeah, crazy shit, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, it ain't nothing to play with. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
shout out to the military, man. Thank you for the country.
Nah, fuck them. Anyways,
That's the ugly laugh.
We're in the chat. Where y'all cams at though? Y'all slacking.
All right, well, on this episode of the Weed Smoking Podcast, we're going to be talking about
ape. I do vape.
Stoner etiquette.
Mo
What's
Vibes
the
is
biggest
background
smoke
smoking out,
session
boy.
red flag? Best movies to watch while smoking. We're going to have a fun one here today.
That CBD going crazy.
Have a fun one, boys. All right, man. So, tell us your name. Where you from, bro?
Hey, everybody. Y'all doing good today?
Yeah, we chilling, man. We just chilling. We thugging. Tyra in the
That's what's
cut.
popping. That's what's popping.
Look, Tyra don't even be smoking either, man. We got a bunch of non-smokers in here, man.
This is crazy. We
I'll be smoking, but every time we have this meeting, I'll be at work.
We damn near outnumbered in smoke to non-smokers. Little man in the cut.
Little man, okay, dog.
Yeah.
What's happening? What up, little bro?
Got the braids on them. I see you.
What up, little bro?
Period. Looking fly. Sad time.
So, how's everybody's week going?
Huh?
Steady. I ain't gonna lie, this week I've been dragging.
Bro, talk to us. What you
I
mean?
don't know. Like, it's been so hard for me to get out the bed in the morning.
We had an eventful weekend.
Don't even start it.
Yeah. Get him out.
I had an eventful weekend. I don't know about y'all.
Sometimes your body needs some rest type shit.
You had an eventful weekend, Juju. What you do, bro? Tell us.
You know, Sunday, you know.
Start with
You know?
Friday, bro. Start with Friday, bro.
Shaky in the chat. What up, Shaky in the chat?
Friday, fucking, you know, I caught Mo lagging on the freeway on the way to MMA event. We were getting ready for an MMA event.
Where my video at? Hold on. I'm about
You know, because we're all
What's good,
live.
Unique? What up, Heavy?
What's happening, my boy?
We was live
Shut up.
streaming.
My boy Ja.
We was doing a live streaming event and MMA on Saturday. So Friday we went there to get prepared. Saturday rolled around. I got there at the MMA event very early. I was actually waiting for Mo on Saturday. I was not late at all.
Cap.
No, you was late, bro. You was late.
Yeah, I was the first one there. I was
we
first
recorded
one
there.
Miss V in the building.
We recorded a lot and live streamed the MMA fight. So
straight up. How did you feel about that, Juju?
I felt, I'm not gonna lie, being close to the cage and doing what I love doing, bro. That was just like, I was so pumped. I was so excited, man. It was like one of the best days I've had in a very long time. Just having the opportunity to go ahead and use my camera and shit. Shout out to the Creator Hub.
Maybe we'll preview some of that live stream in the podcast here in a little bit about the pay-per-view, so we can maybe check that out.
Everybody share the goddamn kick.
Kick it.
If you ain't share the kick, you getting kicked. I'll just play it, but still share the kick.
Not playing.
All right. Share the kick, bro. It's only right. It is only right.
What up, Chef Boy?
We got 5 people on there, big.
What's happening, Ja?
What's up, B? What's good? Yo, if you in here, pop the cam on and tell us about your week. Ja, go ahead and tell us what you got going on, Ja.
Shit, I got a hold on one sec, my fault.
And I said something bad.
I got a EP dropping soon, so if you can't see in the back, I got my little whiteboard. I'm back there planning, writing, jotting down how I want to go about the layout shit. And then I'm a photographer too, so I got some photography going on this week.
Okay.
Fire.
That's about it for me, though.
Shit.
What about you, Jazzy? Jazzy, you muted, gang. Or I got you muted. That's on me. Go ahead.
I was just saying, life been turning my ass every way but loose, so I've been a little ducked off lately, for real.
Right. I hear you.
But loose, like, what do you mean by that? I'm confused.
Shit, life been lifing. It's been kicking my ass lately. I ain't been able to hop on the podcast, nothing lately.
Damn, dang. Who that is, man? The Tokyo?
Yeah.
Tokyo in the cut. Miss V in the cut. Who else in the cut? Who else new in here? How was your weekend, Tokyo? Was you thugging? Hell yeah, good talk.
Dez, what you talking about? Well, how was your weekend, bro?
My weekend?
Yeah.
Shit, weekend was cool. Weekend was cool, you know. Was what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Man, shit. With y'all, I don't know. It's good.
We can't really talk much about this weekend. We signed an NDA and shit, so I really can't really be saying shit.
Right? No NDA was signed, bro. You can speak about it.
Right. What NDA?
Was I the only one that signed it?
Y'all was on the
That nigga
NDA?
said we signed the NDA. Chill.
Was I the only one that signed it?
What NDA is down for?
Nah, that's fucked up.
What does it stand for?
Nigga got that booty snatch. What the hell?
What?
It's a non-disclosure agreement.
Nah.
Take the wheel.
Crazy,
Not
right?
booty snatched.
He said I walked in that
Okay.
bitch and saw
You're going
Diddy.
left.
Nah, that's crazy.
Tyra, how was your weekend, man? Can you give us a real answer?
Man, my weekend was turned. It was super turned to where all week I've been slugging getting out the damn bed.
Damn. Son, what'd you find there? What'd you do, man? What'd you do?
Party like rock stars.
Party like a rock star.
Okay. I'm liking that answer. A little bit more in depth, you know what I'm saying? Kyle in the building. Kyle, how was your weekend, bro?
What up, bro? Weekend was lit, bro.
Was lit?
Yeah.
What'd you do, bro?
Friday night, we went and set up for that MMA shit. Saturday,
You feel me?
went and shot that shit, broadcasted it to the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
Watch a couple people get knocked out and you know what I mean? Whatnot.
Fuck yeah. And then Sunday we had that Creator Hub kickback. It was fucking pretty busy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cody, how was your weekend, bro? What you do, man?
Man, I didn't do shit, bro. I stayed at home. I ain't fucking want to go out and see nobody or do nothing, really.
That's because you got that room full of smoke over there. That shit got you fucked up.
Nah, for real though, shit. You know the vibes, man. We went out, we did an MMA event, we came back, we fucking did a creator kickback event, and all of it was streamed live. We made a bunch of different content, and since then been working. The usual.
You feel me?
Type shit.
Anybody else want to tell us about their weekend, or we went over everybody?
Tokyo didn't do it while she's slamming that pizza. What's that pizza talking about, Tokyo?
It's good. But I was in Houston with it at the Splash House, at Soho Lounge, the designer, and then
Okay.
Tapped in with the tap in.
cool shit. But next time I'm going out of town by myself. I can't do out of town going with other people. I need my alone space.
Right.
It was that bad? It couldn't have been that bad, man.
I feel like girls never have fun when they go in groups. Why is that?
No, it'd be cool, but I can't with people sometimes.
Hey V, you got my number?
I feel like if I was around the right people, it would have been cool.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who's prestigious?
G.
G?
Yes, sir.
My boy, what's happening?
What it do?
You got everybody turn your cameras Oh, shit. G, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, bro.
I mean, like, what you want to know? Like,
what you do, bro? Where you from?
Still born in Killeen, Texas. Military parent. They went to elementary and middle school here in the Dub. Moved to Miami. Did all my high school years there. Shit, was in the military, 6 years? Shit, now I'm back in the Dub.
Okay. What kind of content you be on?
Shit, I'm just a viewer for real.
No shit. Well, I'm really trying to put a face with the name, bro, because it's a little lost.
My bad, y'all.
Boy, G.
Let me talk about stuff.
Over there fucking smoking, man.
We just talking. I didn't know you called yourself G. God damn it. Okay, hey, bro. We just had. I see you though. We see you. If you trying to make sure your camera, we can see you.
You talking about me?
No, talking about G. Bro. Features. So yeah, we in there. Okay.
Hey V,
Huh?
What's up?
you got my number?
What's up? Hold on, who's talking?
Josh.
Oh, Ja, I don't. I was
Man, I'm
about to say, I didn't even know you'd be doing the photography and everything. I just learned something new.
Yeah, you got to check my page, XO Illustrated.
Yes, sir. I surely will.
I didn't know you did that either, for real.
We gotta knock that song out, y'all.
I haven't worked since Mozzie, bro, but that was because that night got so crazy. It kind of just led me away from the media shit, but I'm ready to get back into that, though.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody blunt still there, man. I'm still rolling. Big Quay.
I'm rolling up. I'm about to spark, though.
Mm-hmm. Big Quay in the cut. Stop playing.
What's up? What y'all on?
Big Quay. Big Quay.
How you doing, man? Good.
How y'all doing?
Good. It's kind of skipping a little bit over there for you. Well, we about to get this little podcast going. I mean, we all kind of just was telling about our weekend and shit, how it's been going. So, you got something you want to add? Go ahead.
I've never
Your camera kind of skipping. Go ahead. Until you get that figured out, let's see. So, man, we're gonna talk about conspiracy theories, man. Who got the best conspiracy theory, man? I know y'all got some.
The elites use adrenochrome to look better. Adrenochrome.
Bro,
what the hell is that? I ain't never heard of no adrenochrome.
Oh shit.
Wait, she said what? She was cutting out.
I don't know. Who? That's Quaya? Is that Quaya?
Yep.
What's up?
I thought yours was cutting. I don't know. So what's adrenochrome, John?
No, my baby was over here playing Baby Shark and shit, so I have to tell her to turn it down real quick.
Nah, but adrenochrome is like, it's a type of blood that releases when a child is like, it's gonna be vulgar, but when a child is killed, there's a certain type of blood that releases out their body, or I think it's like a gas or something for real. But anyways, if you use that on your skin or whatever, blah, 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 niggas that can afford it are using it to reverse their age, at least physically.
No, that's real shit. I seen that. That's
crazy.
Hey, look at this.
Niggas think that's cap. Niggas think that's cap. Why?
Wait,
Oh,
are you talking?
I gotta make sure I'm understanding.
I mean, I've seen that stuff on TV, but it really happened.
This blood finna get me started. They
Wait.
kids, killing them.
What?
Oh Lord,
Stem
not
cells
killing
is
the
not a
baby.
conspiracy
How do
theory.
we
Stem
know
cells
this
are an
is like
actual thing.
true?
Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't even said that because that's real shit.
Adrenochrome is a name for it and everything. Like they already got like this. You can buy it off the shelf and shit.
It's called stem cells.
That's already proven. So we
It's
got
called stem cells. A lot of athletes and fucking people that have a shit ton of money actually use them. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's an actual thing.
Straight up.
You can actually
getting
look it up
stem
right
cells.
now and go get like surgery or something and
No, if it's something that means kids is being killed behind that for real.
Yeah, nigga.
That shit's sad as hell. That's crazy.
So here's the thing.
That sounds like some real black market activity.
So here's the thing.
That's what all them old rich motherfuckers, them rich white motherfuckers, they be on that shit because they getting that damn kids healing stuff. And that's wild.
So here's the thing. Kids aren't being killed. It's the umbilical cord. The
Oh
umbilical cord carries
Lord.
stem cells. That's why. That's why
Is
after people.
that why they to keep the umbilical cord and shit?
Yeah, that's why a lot of doctors
Mm.
are trying to cut the umbilical cord out as fast as possible so they can use the stem cells for more profit.
What?
That's diabolical,
Yeah.
y'all.
That's crazy. Why y'all
See, I
so
always thought it came
Honestly,
from
that
blood.
ain't nothing new though. They've been doing that for years and
Watch me be
years.
wrong the whole time.
A
Nah,
lot of shit that be going behind closed doors be scary as fuck for real. Shit wild.
Crazy work.
Anybody in here
I'm not
think the
buying it,
world
bro.
is flat?
I'm not buying it, bro. It's the cover up, bro. Ain't no just no umbilical cords with the stem cells, bro. They're coming from somewhere.
Nah,
Yeah, umbilical cord,
Hey,
blood.
yeah.
Hold on.
they definitely
Umbilical cord,
doing extra
blood.
shit.
A source of whatever, I don't know that big ass word. Sorry, English is horrible for me. Stem cells, often used in transplant. You can also get it from bone marrow. You can also get it from other tissues in your body, adult sperm cells.
That shit nasty.
No, I just want to point something out. Is nobody else pointing this Wiz Khalifa ass bong on prestigious stream right now?
You got some crazy shit going on over
Yeah.
You said I'm smoking. I don't know what y'all doing.
Smoking like yay.
Yeah, that's
there.
hard.
Damn, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Dang,
It's
he
a
got a smoke
It's a,
background
gravity bong, but
screen
I've
too.
only
The
seen that on
gravity,
Wiz Khalifa shit
low
on
gravity
me.
diffuser.
He got
that
that from
shit
the
like,
TikTok
He got
shop.
that motherfucker going, ain't he?
That
I
shit
choke to
like
death and die.
$400 too. Goddamn.
He got that shit from
that shit,
Alibaba.
that shit
What?
look like
The,
I
that
choke so
shit
hard and
horror
fart.
story,
The
bro.
fuck?
His
No,
look
for
like
real.
you
his
can't.
room look like Cody's room.
Shit is out of Cody's room. Y'all don't even know that
Who's
Cody really
Is y'all
sleep behind them
is y'all
glasses.
who's
together?
Cody?
He really over there
Cody is
sleep behind them
crazy.
glasses, bro. He
You
ain't
know who
cool.
Cody is.
I don't know any Codys.
What you prefer to go by
Trevor.
with a surname?
I know Cody.
Let it be known.
Now you playing crazy.
Oh, you guys are funny. Got me
All
with the
right, so
Trevor.
we got a dinner fucking crow, man. What else? What's another good
Yo, I
conspiracy
got
theory?
one kind of wild that's been popping up on my Facebook. Like, and I feel like, dude, Facebook, here's a side conspiracy. I feel like Facebook just be pumping misinformation everywhere. But I will say this, though. Fucking, this shit seems like legit. Like, have you guys ever heard of Tartaria?
No.
The world behind the world.
No.
Bro, so like apparently there was this whole fucking like society here in the United States before, like, well, obviously before us, but like I'm saying, like, not even the Native Americans and stuff, like essentially like some of these buildings and some of these structures and stuff, like the conspiracy goes that all this shit was built like way before we even got over here, and then we like came through and just essentially made them our capitol buildings and our churches and stuff, and like there's like information in like schematics and shit that backs up like how it could these certain places and stuff could be like used for free energy and whatnot, and like the
So we
ether and
here
shit.
talking about conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
you
we here
smoke.
talking about conspiracy?
You smoking that good shit.
Did y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got one.
Oh, what the fuck is we on this
No, I'm not
Tartarian
looking up
shit?
I'm not
Hold on. We on this Tartar
I'm not
Tartar
looking up
stuff
bullshit,
shit.
but
Nah,
on the
go ahead, let her
conspiracy
go, bro.
and it was all the way in it wasn't here, but it was in the United States, but it was all the way I think either in Florida or I want to say St. Louis, and they said that it was a whole lab, and in the lab
Hell yeah.
That's what I heard too, low key.
they said that they were kidnapping people and all that shit, and they was taking their organs, and they was experimenting with them with rats, all type of shit, and got caught, and then the building shut down. So nobody knew anything about the building. When it did finally shut down, they went inside the building, and when they went inside the building, they found like rats, and they found like human body parts, they found all that shit. So heavy.
What?
That's crazy. You gotta join.
Diabolical.
No, you join the lobby. He's gonna add you to it.
Who
You
believes?
just that's the
Who
same thing
believes
I just
the
did.
Simpsons really
Don't
predicted?
listen.
Oh yeah, the Simpsons be on it. The Simpsons definitely be on it.
Everything that the Simpsons said, it was on point. Everything down from Donald Trump down to the girl trying to run for president.
Donald
What's her
Trump
name?
ain't
Kamala?
dead yet.
Yeah.
They said he was gonna die. He alive still.
Everybody dies though.
That's true.
So
That's
that's
true.
an easy one to call.
Yeah, that's true. Let me stop.
They talking about conspiracies. Right, but what did you do? That's what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about how they found that lab with that empty lab with all the human body parts and shit.
I got one. Hold on. Y'all ever heard about
You already
y'all know
gave us a
CERN?
crazy one, bro. I don't know if everybody could just handle all your truths, bro.
Hold on though. In 2012, hey, niggas believe that in 2012 they turned that CERN machine on and
Yeah,
it like reset our time or some shit.
I've seen that one too.
Wait, you said what happened?
Cause how can a time machine sit back and shit? I believe that. I don't care. And just like I believe when they say that the Earth is not fucking flat,
I said, hold
they
on,
how they say the
what?
Earth
I
is
think
flat.
we
That's
all in
why
a matrix, and this is not real. We're not in no
Here's
real world. We're
here's
in a
something.
matrix.
Here's something that we can agree
Cause
upon.
you niggas is not real.
The moon.
Whoa. Whoa.
Y'all realish.
That shit glitching.
Hey, here's something. Why is my camera all the way up into the fucking ceiling? We could agree on this. The moon landing was fake as the fuck.
I believe
you said
that.
the moon land.
Nah,
The
bro.
moon landing was fake as fuck.
Man, we ain't never been to space.
Nah, that's crazy.
I got
And then
one too.
also NASA posted pictures of Mars, but it ended up being in a location in United States.
So
What?
how do y'all feel about them astronauts that got stuck out in space recently?
Shorty aged real quick. I said, damn.
They covering up something.
Yeah, for
I think
real.
they used to, cause how them astronauts get stuck out in space that long and then all of a sudden come back like everything just all gravy and juju.
And it didn't even pay their ass.
They didn't.
Nope. They didn't even pay them folks. Now they looking crazy, old as hell, and can't walk.
I feel like they experienced it on them people when they went out in motherfucking space and then they came the fuck back and them people ain't the same.
Here's
No,
here's
they're not.
the
Have
here's
y'all
the
ever
thing.
watched? There's another one. Have y'all ever watched the movie The Substance?
No.
What's that?
Okay, so it's about like this celebrity, and she's getting old, so like they want to replace her. So that she takes this substance, and like every 7 days, she has to take like the juice from the girl's spinal cord and drag it out to
Oh, I
stay
think I
young.
did see something like that before. That shit
Yeah,
crazy,
but every
dog.
7 days, she has to switch bodies, or like it fucks her up. I feel like that's not even. I feel like that's the truth. I feel like they really do that shit because you know how many celebrity lookalikes that come out younger. Say like that one British girl that looked like Megan Thee Stallion. What if that's Megan Thee Stallion's younger version of her?
Oh Lord, clones.
Clones. They're cloning themselves, and every 7 days they're switching. Some crazy.
What?
So
I think it's a lot of dark
Hollywood,
shit going on in this
What's
world, and
your
they hiding
opinions
from
on?
it.
What's your
Secret
opinions
Society.
on clones?
Hold on, Hollywood Secret Society. We think that's real or what?
Hell yeah, it's Illuminati.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
See,
trust
think
me.
they're
I would
part of
know.
cults.
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
There's people part of cults and sacrificing for fame. That's what y'all think?
Yes.
I think
Trust.
that's a
I
thing for
know
sure.
it's a real thing. I'm from the West Coast. It's a real thing for real.
Yeah, it is.
I've known motherfuckers who been literally trying to make it out there when I was out there, and fucking multiple people in black suits would approach them and shit like that. There's one person that I know. I ain't gonna say no names, but they literally told him if he wanted to get famous, he would have to sacrifice someone that he truly loved.
That shit is true. And you know, military, they be knowing everything. No,
I
for
was just
real.
about to say that shit.
No, for real.
That shit like a big ass cult too.
But he just said
Uh-huh.
no for real.
You can't say too much shit, you gonna get in trouble. But they know all the secrets.
Let you know her. been under for so damn long.
Mm.
Damn. So give me some people y'all think is part of the secret code.
Diddy.
All of them. Kanye, Jay-Z,
Beyonce the
Beyonce.
Jay-Z. The fuck?
Beyonce is the
Beyonce
ringleader.
for
I don't give a
sure.
fuck what nobody
Diddy.
say. Beyonce and
Cody,
Jay-Z.
Shaky said
Diddy
the
Bop.
kick ended.
Huh?
Diddy is his own secret cult.
Kick ended.
Said what?
Shaky
No,
said
Beyonce and them are really
I
the ringleaders. 'Cause have
text
you
me,
ever
bro.
watched like the
Discord me.
Grammys
Yes,
and
I
shit,
think
and
that
how
Beyonce is
everybody
the
has to
ringleader
say
because
"Thank you, Beyonce," "Thank you, Beyonce." That's just real.
No, I think that she's the ringleader because before Beyonce blew up, Jay-Z was messing with some other girl, and all of a sudden the girl died, and then Beyonce got famous.
Damn. Yep.
But that's
I
because
forgot
she
her
was fucking
name.
with
I don't know the girl's name.
Jay-Z.
I don't know her
Jay-Z
name,
been
but I know
fucking
she's
with P. Diddy. P. Diddy been locked into death row, so of course she gonna get her way regardless.
Bro,
But
Diddy's
on
living
some,
his life though. I don't know what y'all
on
talking
some
about. Diddy got a
real,
mini
like,
bike in prison right now.
Diddy
Look it
And
up.
I don't know the girl. I don't know the girl that they sacrificed, but I feel like the Jay-Z, I feel like he really liked her and all that. And then when Beyonce came out, I feel like that was just like a money opportunity. So they sacrificed her.
Damn.
But
That's
now
true
she dead.
though.
She made
I
a
remember
whole
that.
song. She made a whole diss against Beyonce. Not a girl dead. I forgot her fucking name though. But I know that. Well, I know of her when I see the fucking picture. But I was looking up that shit on YouTube and shit, and they literally they said the girl made that song, and then literally like 2 months after she made that song, she all of a sudden died, and she was hella young.
They killed that girl. God damn it.
I think they did. I think
Take
her
the
and
wheel,
Jay-Z,
Lord.
I think Jay-Z
Evil.
and all them be the ones that be offing people. That's why I be scared to get too famous because I don't want to
Me
get too famous
too.
and they try to kill me.
on some real shit, I think Zeus got a whole bunch of evil shit going on too.
No.
Yep.
More so with the
They said
baddies though.
Yeah, because then y'all hear about that man that got killed all of a sudden when he went down there. Yeah, they killed that
And
man.
not only
All the way
that,
he dead.
there was a girl like I put this right hand to God.
She went down there and died too.
I have my
she
judge
died,
number
and she went
everything
missing.
to go on Baddies Midwest, bro. I did not go. There was a girl who went on Baddies Midwest that was found missing like 6 months later that nobody even knew about before that man died.
Yeah, and she said,
Yeah,
you
and
know
shit, they
that
found
girl's
her ass
still
dead
missing.
too. That shit crazy, dog.
You know that girl's still missing.
They found her body. They found all that
They
shit.
found her body.
Yeah,
Oh
she was
my
supposed to
God.
be on Zeus. They were looking for her. They found her body. Confirmed it was
She was
her.
in the house, abandoned house. Yep.
Nobody. Zeus didn't say nothing.
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still
I
gonna go
also
be on
see,
Doggy's Cabaret.
I also
What
seen
is
all that
Driver's
shit
Cabaret? That sound like some Zeus
when
shit.
they was supposed
It is on
all
Zeus,
that
but
shit
hey,
about the girl going missing or whatever. They was saying that Zeus what was they saying about Zeus? They was saying that Zeus it's more of they be working, they put entertainment and all that show on for
it's more of like a planned show. That shit
but
is
they
planned.
also said that
Natalie is running a sex ring. Lemmy is running a sex ring. When they take all
that's
those
literally
girls
what
out
they
to
said. They said
Africa, Jamaica, and shit like that, them girls are getting punched, ran through.
yeah, they said that show was more about and shit. They said it's about sex and about pimping and all that shit. They said that Natalie is a madam and all type of shit. Here.
9/11 was planned out.
Random.
What other conspiracies do y'all got? Cause I got like 10 of them.
9/11 was government made.
Yeah, of course, cause they had
John
to
F.
kill off
Kennedy was
these
government made. John F. Kennedy was doing a
I seen
lot
that
of
video
shit.
with a video
You
with
get
John F.
dangerous.
Kennedy, and they said that it was somebody that shot him from the crowd, and really somebody that shot him that was inside the car with him.
Yeah, it
One
was
of the
his
security
driver.
guards.
It was his driver.
I
Yeah.
seen that
My
too.
biggest and
Hella
most
shit.
favorite conspiracy is Michael Jackson not being dead, because he's not.
Y'all don't think he dead?
I don't think he's dead because of this reason. The
I think
government
it's
and
My last name
everybody
Jackson,
was
so
trying
I
to
need to know
punish
this.
his image.
Hold on,
Michael
one at a time.
Jackson's
One at a time.
adopted stepdaughter is Miranda Cosgrove.
Michael Jackson said that there was people coming out to get him, coming to kill him. Before he died, that nigga just wanted to be left alone and wanted to escape. That nigga's kids are like, when are we going back to Neverland? He promised his kids he's gonna take them to Neverland. That nigga went. Just without his kids though. That nigga just left.
Hey, yeah, let me know something because my
Yeah,
last
his
name
ass went
Jackson,
to
so I
Neverland,
need to
all right.
know.
Because Michael Jackson is crazy. So you related to Michael Jackson?
I need to be.
I need to be.
For real.
I don't
Neverland,
like
all
how
right.
I
That's
don't like
redemption.
how Diddy's house had an underground tunnel straight to Michael Jackson's house.
Who?
That too, and it's crazy how he had that whole fucking room of fucking baby oil. Like, what was you gonna do with that much?
Diddy's house had a tunnel to Michael Jackson's house. They live next door to each other.
So in Cali, there's underground tunnels that are connected into these celebrity houses.
Oh.
And when it came out that Diddy had an underground tunnel that linked to Michael Jackson's old house, that shit sounded mad fishy. Yeah, look it up.
That's fishy as fuck.
I need to go
That's
do
What
some
y'all-
more research, goddammit.
What
You
y'all
know,
think about?
Disney World has tunnels under their shit too, and they be snatching
Yep.
kids out up from under in the bathrooms and
They
shit.
got
Straight up for the adrenochrome, man. For that
Bro,
adreno.
Disneyland got underground tunnels for workers, bro.
Not even just for workers. They be
For
snatching
sex
kids from
workers.
the bathroom stalls.
Bro,
From the
for
They said that they
workers,
was
bro.
snatching the kids. They said that in Disneyland they was snatching the kids and taking
How
them to
you
Epstein
how
Island.
bro, how you think Mickey Mouse house, that motherfucker shows up and he goes through a door and he is nowhere to be found outside.
On
There's
God.
Disneyland, there are underground tunnels for the characters, for the workers to go from one place to another quick as fuck. They also have ships that would drive under the park to help the workers out to move to their location faster.
So they're not caught in between park worlds and shit like that.
Exactly. So they don't have to motherfucking walk all the way the fuck around. They could get in a car under the ground and drive directly straight to their motherfucking location.
But they still was saying that they was kidnapping kids in there. I believe that.
They would.
Well, fuck them.
They was kidnapping kids and taking them to Epstein Island.
Yeah, I got a conspiracy for y'all. What y'all think about, like, you know, I don't know whether it be the government or the powers that be, whoever's at the head of the chart, like, you know, essentially giving us hints at what the fuck's about to happen through movies and media and shit.
Yeah. Why do you think most of the movies aren't mainstreamed on movie theaters? Why do you think it's only approved through Netflix? Because if you look at it, Netflix aren't controlled by the government. The Netflix don't give a fuck about the government. There's been mad articles about it. Movie theater, AMC.
They're not.
What's
Yo,
that
if you
other
in the
fucking-
if you watching on the kick right now, hit that follow. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We gonna tap in with y'all in a second.
Everybody
AMC
in
is
here,
run.
everybody in here, go to the kick stream and follow if you have it, and leave it running. If you got it on your phone, leave it running. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I
can be on here and
completely
kick at the
think that
same
that's
time.
true. They made a movie about COVID before COVID even happened.
Yeah, facts. And it was like some B film bullshit. I already know what you talking about, Juju, for sure. For sure, for sure.
And if y'all never noticed, like South Park always got episodes of everything happening before it happens. I done peeped that shit.
Yeah.
We got a few people in the chat. We got David.
I don't think South Park. I know The Simpsons did, but there's also a conspiracy theory about the person who made The Simpsons, the owner.
Being a time traveler. David Groening.
Yes, there's also mad fucking shit about that because
Yeah.
they even talked to, like, there's like episodes on The Simpsons where they said Trump wouldn't get elected until 4 years later. Like he wouldn't win the second election. They would talk about fucking COVID. They'll talk about 9/11.
Hey, Sway Dawa and Candy motherfucking Red. Appreciate the follows. Nah, for
What do
real
y'all
though.
think about the Bob Ross conspiracy theory? Y'all think
Who?
it's real?
Bob Ross,
The Bob
put us
Ross
on that one.
You don't know about that? Okay, so Bob Ross was a famous painter, and they said like in all his paintings there were dead bodies found like around the
Oh, I
area.
have seen that. That shit is crazy. Like he was a serial killer or something.
He'd be like, there's no mistakes
Yeah.
in painting.
my
It's
girl's.
just beautiful something.
That's
Beautiful
my
something.
girl's sister's favorite fucking like. She read all his books. Fucking watch everything about.
Dude, if that's not true, Bob Ross is dope as fuck. And if that shit is true, Bob Ross is fucking crazy. Cause like
That's
essentially he's painting scenes like that were linked to like looking similar to crime scenes, like to murder scenes and shit.
literally that's like some fucking intellectual Zodiac killer type of shit.
Candy motherfucking Red in the comments said that shit true. He a serial killer. So hey, there we have it. It's been Candy confirmed. Y'all seen it here first.
Speaking of using art, what do y'all feel about the old statues, bro? Like the Greek statues,
They
bro.
sexy, bro.
In
Like-
in Wichita or just old statues anywhere?
In Wichita.
No, not Kansas, just in general. So, what was I gonna
I
say?
got a lot of feelings towards the statues that be here and the ones that's like out of state and all that. And I've done seen the ones that was out of state, and I feel like some of them is kind of out of line. And then like the ones that's here, I done seen them, and it just give me second crossing minds, and I don't know why I think like that, but I just think like that. Like it's more to the meaning of them.
Well, what I'm trying to get at is that I feel like the statues are like real fucking people. Now let me explain.
Yo.
It was no. On some serious shit, because back in the day, not even back in the day, it was like 10 years ago, fucking people were digging up, and then they found a grave site with statues of Chinese samurais all standing in a fucking row. And they looked so fucking legit. Like I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory, or I don't know if these motherfuckers just bathe in cement and that's it. But I kind of feel like something happened to where they look so realistic. Like they was talking about seeing like fucking cracks in the skin, seeing fucking pimples and fucking acne, and they was seeing like all sorts of shit.
Yeah, no, you ain't lying, bro.
Petrified humans.
Damn, that's crazy.
And then also in Russia, when they were digging that site for like finding gold and shit, they found a huge ass statue. They heard knocking hours before, and they digged a big ass hole, and they ended up finding like a fallen soldier statue
What?
all the way underground. Bro, I'm about to stream that shit, bro.
Hey,
Hold on.
spaz out the 316. Appreciate the follow, gang.
Bro, y'all
hold on.
remember that girl on the plane that was like, he's not real.
That motherfucker is not real. Yeah, what was up with that shit?
Bro, tell me why there's another dude, the same shit happened, and then he just went missing.
Man. No, did you see with that chick? Did you see with that chick when she ended up doing press runs and shit? She looked like completely different. It didn't even look like the same bitch.
They fucked her. That was a different bitch.
Yeah.
But instead of doing that shit to that man, nigga, the man, I guess they just offed him, or they ain't never heard or seen from the man since.
Damn, bro.
And
what
that
the
happened. That supposedly happened before the girl did that.
Look, I'm about to show y'all this shit real quick.
Hey, did y'all hear about the lady that's like the flight attendant, and she said that what's that white man that do the cooking Hell's Kitchen? She said that the plane took him to Area 51.
What?
Yep.
What y'all know about Bob Lazar?
Who's that?
Oh yeah, y'all don't know about Bob Lazar. You gotta Google him. He said, like, bro, it's so in depth I could talk about for an hour, but the gist of it is that he claims he worked at Area 51 on UFOs and trying to reverse engineer them, and basically like he claimed he worked at this like super impressive college and all this other shit before then, but all of his history, all of the information on this guy has been wiped out, like he's just a ghost, like he never existed. But if you go like back in like they've dug up old records of him getting paychecks from the college and him getting paychecks from the government, like through like digging through paperwork and all different kinds of shit that backs up his stories, essentially, like to the point where it's enough for you to like question the rest of the shit he's saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like. But he actually he was one of the first people with footage in the 80s of flying UFOs, and it's because after he got kicked out of the Area 51 shit, he took his buddies to the spot they used to test them, and they recorded it on an old camcorder, and he said just save this shit because they're going to kill me. But what ended up happening is he like got out there way too quick, way too fast, so like essentially the government or whatever is just like, hey, I mean, like they just gonna think he's crazy, basically, like, because like
Right.
he's wiped off the face of the
Hey,
fucking earth. Look up Bob Lazar sometime. It's
hey,
it's dope.
look
That
at
shit
my
is crazy.
stream.
It's a lot
Look
of
at
deep
my
secrets in this
look at
world.
my
Straight up,
stream.
everybody check out Juju's stream. He's about to put us on the statue shit he was talking about.
This is a gravel. This was dug up in a gravel mine in Russia.
Excuse me. I love conversations like this. This is good.
No.
Look at this shit, bro. That shit look mad fucking real, bro.
Yeah, that's just wild, for sure. And it was dug up. Like what?
Yeah.
A statue of an angel was recently dug up in a gravel mine in Russia. Because of how how aged it is, sculptors and art experts around the world is saying it's too detailed to be a sculpture. Some people are suggesting it's a
Look how
fallen angel
tall.
that got stuck / buried in a gravel mine. No, that's straight up. Like what?
Look how this man is kneeling down, bro. Look how tall
Yeah.
this motherfucker is, bro.
Wow.
That shit kooky cuckoo.
Holy shit.
Shit.
Bro, that shit's creepy, bro.
I'ma fuck
Have
with
you
y'all,
guys ever
man.
heard that, like, when you fall asleep, all the scratches on you are because you went to like a different universe with
I've heard
aliens?
of some
They-
shit like that. Who's done
I feel like
DMT in
that
this
too. I be feeling like my
motherfucker?
dreams be real, and I be like, Lord, what's going on? Like,
Yeah, I'm smoking that
I mean,
good.
I know you can force yourself to have a lucid dream. And like what is that called? Yeah, a lucid dream.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Josh
force
so
yourself to have a
predestined.
lucid dream.
I'm scared. I tried. I looked into all that shit, and then when it was time for me to go to sleep, I was so scared I
Yeah,
never go to sleep.
fuck
I'm
all
not
I
that.
ain't
not
doing
You
that
gotta
shit. No, ma'am.
you
No,
gotta
thank
know
you.
what
that.
you
Indulge me.
doing.
I'm good.
You gotta know
Fuck
what
that,
you
bro.
doing.
When I walk these motherfucking streets, sometimes I feel like a thug, bro. I feel like I'm him. A lot of people are intimidated by me. You feel me? But when I have, so there was this one time I had sleep paralysis, bro, and I'm stiffed up and I'm trying to square up with whatever the fuck is in the
And
corner,
you
bro.
can't
And I
move.
start crying because this motherfucker's walking to me, bro. Sleep paralysis is no joke,
Nah,
bro.
I've had sleep
I
paralysis
ain't never had that
twice,
shit,
and
but I
it's
heard it's
horrible.
scary.
Lucid dreaming, like, the only thing that wakes you up is just to know that you're in a dream. You're supposed to just be
So
like, this is a dream, this is a dream,
Have
like
you
this is a dream.
ever not been able to like come out of it though? I done had situations where I literally have like not been able to like wake myself up, and that shit freaked me the
Bro,
fuck.
I heard that.
Mhm.
I've been watching people. I
Me
watch
too.
people talk about their shit.
Y'all better
They
start
said that
praying
like
before
one
y'all go to
time
bed.
this shit was like running
Jesus
to
take
them
it
in
with
their
you.
fucking lucid dream, and then once it caught up to them, they just fell into another universe. Like they just fell into a black hole. They were somewhere else. Like I've
so
seen.
Damn,
so
y'all.
with lucid dream when
That
the
shit scary as fuck.
when the Russian experiment came out and a
I
lot of
ain't never
people were trying to
experienced no
use
shit
it.
like that.
Yeah, Russians did a lot of experiment on a lot of fucking things. And there's people in the lobby by the way. But when the Russians made that fucking experiment, a lot of people wanted to try it because the Russians were given step by step on how to do it. And a lot of people basically said, don't leave the house. If you ever have a lucid dream, don't leave the fucking house because if you do, you may be lost forever. And there have been people that have been in comas for years trying to find their fucking crib again, and they'll explain like everything what happened, like yeah, like fucking I saw myself sleeping and then fucking this and that, and they think it's like 2 minutes long, but they end up being knocked out for 2 months, 3 months. Shit was
Some
crazy.
crazy shit.
Damn.
There's a lot of shit.
But
That's
y'all
what
know
I
angels don't really look like angels, like they
Huh?
portray them to look. Angels don't really look like what they make them look like.
The Elohims.
No, Elohim is God.
Yeah. Oh, okay, my bad.
Elohim.
I don't.
Put me on game.
There's
I
a
don't know
different
what
word for them though. There's a different word for those angels. What is it? But I know what you're talking about. You talking about the ones with the eyes and the wings and the circles and shit, Foxy?
I think angels do look like what they portray because there's been so many fucking images and so many paintings from back in the day of what angels
I
look
mean,
like and
I done heard that there's a lot of different versions of angels, though. Like, there's some ones that are good and some ones that are not good
well,
at all.
But you just
So
never
Lucifer
I'm
was a
just
fallen angel.
angels.
the
They
bad
make them
ones
look
because
like
they're
just
always
they just
protecting.
draw a person with wings, right?
Yeah.
That's not what angels are because God is big. He's almighty. You know what I'm saying? He gonna need some creatures on his side to help fight the shit he fighting. You know,
Yeah.
in this world. So they really look scary. That's why if you read the Bible, it say, "Don't fear. I'm coming to talk to you, but I'm just not gonna look like what you think I look like." They have hella eyes, hella wings.
Mhm.
They look scary. So, you know, the world will put on another picture, but it's deeper than that.
That sounds crazy.
It is
You ain't
crazy.
never
If
seen
you see
those?
one,
Yeah, I'm about to pull one
those
up. I'm about to pull one
they
up.
look crazy. Yeah, they look like creatures.
What are those things that people be talking about lately? It's called sirens or like
Yeah,
mermaids and shit.
These
them
are
is
not what angels look like.
they
Let me
cute.
They're
explain.
like evil mermaids.
Yeah,
Check
it
my
was
stream. Check my stream real quick, y'all. This is
These
what
are not
Foxy talking about.
Yeah, y'all need to know what that shit look like when the end of times, you know.
what angels look like.
I seen this
Let me explain.
video.
From watching TV shows
Yeah.
and movies,
They
you might
called it a
think that
mermaid,
angels in
but
Christianity
some
have
people were
beautiful
calling it a
faces,
siren, and
have
it was in
majestic white
Jamaica.
wings,
And
and
there's
wear
this
pure
river
white
in
clothes.
Jamaica. When the
However,
waters are
that is
clear,
not
you
the
can
actual
swim in it.
case.
But when
In
they get high and
Christianity,
murky,
there are
that's when the
actually
mermaids
different
come
types of
out. And this
angels
dude,
that
he
are
jumped in the
divided into
water
three spheres.
to try to
The
like fuck
angels in the
around with
first
the mermaid,
sphere
and he
see and
took off.
worship God
The mermaid took
directly
off
and
with him,
also
and then they never
communicate
seen that
God's
nigga again.
will with the angels on the
Yeah.
lower
What they
levels.
do
Within the
is
first
they
sphere, there are three main types.
seduce people with their beauty towards the water, and once they get them to the water, they set off this real high screech that'll make you pass out, and then they kill you. They drown you in the water. They take you deep wherever they go.
And I heard that those things are a real fucking thing too.
They are, girl. It's some crazy shit
There
in the
was
ocean.
there was there was this YouTube that was like trying to like he was like trying to pretend like, oh, these are dolphins, this and that, but like in the description, like in the bio, he said these are not dolphins, these are sirens, like, and a lot of people are like
Honestly,
putting like,
they're relatable to demons, in my opinion, because that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
bro,
Absolutely.
the sirens that he recorded literally said jump off the boat, and he was a fisherman.
Yeah, that's
And
demons
they were
talking to
like, jump for me, jump for me. Whoa, dolphins don't speak like that.
No.
That's
That's
crazy.
some demons trying to get
I'll
in
be right
your
back.
head.
It's a show I watched that had them on there. I'm gonna have to figure out the name and find it.
All right, I got another question for y'all. We spent a lot of time talking about these conspiracy theories. So, time travel. If you can go back or forward, where are you going? Now, let's start one at a time because we don't want to get too jumbled up. Jazzy, you got your finger on your mouth. Let's see what you got to say.
I'm going back a year and a half just to reevaluate life. You feel me? Reevaluate how I react to things, reevaluate how I handle things, all of that. Year and a half. Exactly. On the dot.
Okay, on their dog ass.
You want to elaborate a little bit, or that's just as far as you're going with that? All right, Juju.
Yeah, I'm going back in time, bro. I got way too much knowledge now, bro. I could start a motherfucking empire, bro. Send me back 3 years, 4 years, bro. I'm
Right.
like I got so much knowledge with so much shit, man. Just 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 hanging around, like just hanging around with you all and just hanging around like military life and hanging around with a lot of other people too that I've been deployed with or that like I've met in my military career. Going back in time, I can definitely stop myself from joining the military or continue joining, but create an empire for sure.
For sure.
All right. So, G, Prestige, what you doing?
Yeah, it was kind of in the same lines as Buddy, man. Like I definitely would go back to right before I joined the army or whatever, because it wasn't what I thought it'd be.
I hear you. Okay, Tokyo, where you going? You going
I
back?
want to go nowhere because if I go back in time, if you go back in time, even if you kill a butterfly, I watched a movie on this. If you kill a butterfly, that could fuck up the whole universe. And I don't want to see my future because then if I have to come back, then I'm gonna just be so stressed out about my future. So I'm gonna just stay right where the fuck I'm at.
That's true.
You know that's not a conspiracy theory. Then we just went over all that. How you know that don't matter? You go back in time, you kill a butterfly, and you just kill the butterfly. Like,
That is true. I heard that.
But still,
That is on
like,
Marvel on the End Game when they talked about Tom. That shit is real.
That shit is real.
Shit is real.
So what you gonna do, Trayvon? You going back or you going forward?
I'm gonna do this for one day. I'm gonna go back to the '70s when the cocaine was pure on the dog ass. That's why I'm going to the '70s just to have a good time.
Pure cocaine. Pure cocaine.
I hear you.
No,
Okay.
I'm just playing though.
So, all right, Bentana, you over there? You on mute? Okay. Where you going? You going back in time or you going forward? And where you going?
Tony Montana.
Ventana?
If you talking, I mean, we can't hear you. You ain't on mute. We just can't hear you.
Oh shit, that's me.
He probably not even in the room.
Okay. Until you get that figured out, Chunk, what you thinking?
I say I go back in the time about maybe I'm 33. We're gonna do 10 years. I'll go back 10 years because it's just a lot that I didn't know then that I know now. And I just know that I will go back 10 years and my lesson will be learn not to be too friendly. So I will go back 10 years and switch to being too friendly too much and then continue my life up and I'll probably be way further than I am now.
Respect. Okay. What you got, Grizz?
Yeah, man. Uh, now when I say this, don't get me wrong. The army did me good. It taught me a lot of shit. But I go back 3 years and really thug it out because, like, on the West Coast, man, I was doing the music shit and growing weed. I ain't have to sell it or nothing like that. But I should have stayed down and really had some faith instead of just being like, "Fuck it, I gotta do something with my life."
Yeah. I can dig that.
Respect
Nothing
that.
wrong with it. Foxy, what you doing?
Hold on real quick. I'm gonna get this shit.
You good? Kyle, what you got? You going back in time or you going forward and where are you going? Kyle, you there? Tyra, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Where you going? If you can go back or forward, where you going with time travel?
I'm going back like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
On everything. Everybody going back in time. You know what I'm saying? That's shit. Me too, for real. That's my thing. Unique, you ain't said nothing the whole time. I don't even think you over there. Cody, you back? No Cody. No Kyle.
Yo.
Kyle. Okay,
Oh,
Kyle,
Kyle.
you here?
Yo,
You
yo, what's
going
the question?
Oh shit, Cody.
time travel? If you could go back or forward, where you going?
Shit, dude. I always was kind of fascinated with like the Industrial Revolution fucking era of shit. Like the
Mm,
Model T cars and just like straight America grinding in the early days.
yeah. You going back to
Except
the
for
early days.
And he
that's
going
also the
back
Great
to
Depression and shit, so
the
fuck that.
plague.
Don't take me back to the 90s.
God damn.
Oh, 90s.
90s.
90s. Okay.
I
90s,
thought
man.
he wanted to witness the Great Depression.
Nah, fuck that. Industrial Revolution was cool, but fuck the Depression.
All right, let's hear it. Yeah, NXT. Yeah.
This is if I can come back to right. But okay, I get this idea from Back to the Future. I don't remember which one it is, but I'm going to the fucking future. Okay, first off, because like, listen, there is, shit. In hindsight, 2020. Like, I'd like to change some things or whatever. But my whole thing is like living without regret. Like, fucking, I want to live a fulfillful life that, like, I ain't gotta look back and be like, oh, I should have did this type shit. So, my thing is I want to go to the motherfucking future, like super far into the future, just to see what it looks like, and then I'm grabbing a fucking encyclopedia with every like NBA, NFL game, Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that is the best idea, dude.
That's
Smart as
the
hell.
that's for
Smart.
real. That's some smart
Yeah.
shit. The dog
Yeah,
ass.
I was gonna say that too about the past. Shit, I was just gonna go to the past with the knowledge we got now and take it back and just fucking do the same thing. Shit, go back with the sports knowledge and fucking, you know what I mean? Run the shit. I already know who LeBron about to come to the league. Boy, we finna go fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Real nigga shit.
Just want to go like 1,000 years into the future and see if everything like what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, fact.
But just like where human and life in general is going.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. That ain't a bad answer though. All right, bet. Yeah, that's not a bad answer for sure.
But yeah, I do want to go back in time in the 70s just because that music was so beautiful. But my for real answer, we all gonna be ancestors. I do want to go in the future just to see what my grandkids look like. My
Yeah.
greats. I do want to see. I would want to just go in the future, just in the day.
They gonna be like on
Yeah,
your
just
dog ass.
on their
Yeah.
And
dog.
if I had to choose
But yep,
one,
those my
I'd
grandkids.
go back in
With my
time with Big
grandkids in the
Meat.
name.
Go back with me, Big Beach.
Oh God, I'm finna kick it with Big Meat. I'm finna be his bitch. Moving weight.
You
Gonna do that life sentence.
you said do that life sentence.
Oh God, they go. I don't give a fuck. Big Meat just got out, so I know I'm gonna get out. If I go back in time, I know I'm gonna be out.
Hell no.
But I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
Shit, we gonna be out, baby.
Nigga
Yeah.
old as hell now. You'll be old as hell
I've
too.
been old
On some,
Tokyo.
on some Griselda Blanco shit. I'ma still be rich though.
I hear you.
That's
I hear
real.
you.
Like, but
Okay.
you don't think Big Meats, Little Meats got Big Meats some way? You don't think that he got some sort of money that they don't know about somewhere?
Yeah, they got something in the safe. He had a whole
All
team.
right.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
So when
Rick
his
Ross
daddy
been
got
giving them
out, when his
bread.
daddy
I
got
don't
out, he
know.
knew he was cool. He was smooth. So when if I
Lil
would have got
Meech
out,
was just on Lil Meech was just on 50 Cent's phone talking about he needed
Yeah, I
to
don't know.
season another season. They ain't got no money.
Rick Ross been handing them bread, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, he has been giving
Yeah,
them
they a
hella
little
dough.
broke.
I don't know.
But I heard
Them
50
niggas.
Cent put him back on the show now,
No, but
though.
they
I went
got
back.
they do
If I
got
went
that
back
under
in
the
time,
table
though,
money.
only reason I say I would like to go back in time because I would want to see what all my peoples was like beforehand. Like, you know what I mean? What my
And
family was
that,
like
yeah,
That
before.
would be tight. That would be tight.
that was.
To
So
see what
I
we
would
get
That
our
was
what we
so
see
Hell
our
good.
no, you go back and see some shit you don't want to see.
Yeah, that's one of his
what if
Go
first.
back,
what
go
if
back.
what if
Grandpa corny as hell or some shit. Like you don't know.
what
Hey,
if
no, I
the
love
half
to see
breed
that.
supposed
Maybe
to do?
shit.
Half step is
No, but
supposed to
it's a
do?
beautiful
Then he
thing.
will know how to deal with life moving forward. Cause if I
Mm.
know a lot of stuff, I would have dealt with family,
Yes.
kids,
yeah.
parents, like when I think about going back, I think about going back on a mental state, like like what could have been different on, you know, really for real when y'all talking about that, just what could I did differently to keep my daughter around on some real shit. That's the only reason where I go back in time and bring her dad back, how I could have encouraged him to just being a better person mentally and
Yeah.
maybe things to be different on some
Mm.
real
Yeah.
shit.
Real shit.
That's kind of where I was coming from, talking about going back to my pop. Shit. My pop passed when I was like 5, so I didn't really know him at all. So shit, go back and just,
Aw.
kind of see what
I don't know.
he
I
was
feel
like.
like that'd be kind of scary because, like, what if some situations? What if you, for instance, what if you went back in time and I met my grandma and I didn't like how she moved and the shit that she did, and in that time, that's just her.
I
If
don't
I
think
went to
I
talk to
don't
her,
give a
she ain't gonna
fuck.
change for nobody.
To be
Then
honest,
if
I
I
don't think
came
I
back
would
to the
care.
future, I
But
might
here's
feel some
this.
type of way,
But here's
but I
this.
still like my grandma.
Not
But if you
knowledge.
go back with the
Is
knowledge
we
and
is we
wisdom of
talking? Is y'all talking like
the
ancestors though? But y'all talking like y'all
Hell
grandparents?
nah. Hell nah. They could stay unknown.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh
it,
wow.
I. But I
time,
No,
mean,
at least like your grandma's parents. Like at
I
least
mean,
like
yeah.
Like, damn,
Look.
grandma
So,
was a hoe, but it's okay, Granny. I still
yeah.
love you, girl.
Yeah,
so
my
look.
grandma,
This
my
is.
granny was a burlesque dancer in the 70s. She used to do
I
that.
think.
She used
I
to do
think
that.
heavy. Hey, I think
Period.
heavy knows who Cortez is, bro. But my boy Cortez, he passed away in a motorcycle accident because he was pissed off and he was driving and someone didn't see him, ran his ass over, got cars. I
Damn.
miss my dog, day one.
Yeah.
If I could have known that,
Yeah.
I could have stopped it.
Nah,
My mom,
I'd definitely
remember,
going back to save the homie for
look,
sure if I could.
this right here,
Be tight.
is drawn.
Yeah, facts.
This is pencil. I never knew my mom. See, boom, I never knew my mom, right?
Yeah.
But the stories, everyone told me how good she was. Everybody told me that she was a bully's bully. That she used to crack people's motherfucking skulls. She used to motherfucking like hurt people because they were hurting people.
That's
Back
dope.
then, if I were to go back then and I were to see that, due to now, I would have been like, nah, that's fucked up. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? But back in the day is different.
Mm-hmm.
But having the knowledge of who my mom was would have been everything to me because you
Right.
hear so many stories.
Facts.
Because she passed away on my 3rd birthday. I
Aw.
never knew her. She passed away on my
Oh
3rd
my
birthday.
god.
Fuck.
Yeah,
My
I
pop
haven't
used to play
celebrated
when
my
I was
birthday
5. You know
in
what I'm saying?
many, many years because of her. But in
Aw.
a good thing, not a bad thing.
Okay.
But having the knowledge of her will bring a lot to light. Will bring a lot of the stories to light, like how my
Okay.
grandma
Yeah.
used to say.
And
My
even
pop
And
who
used
that's
to
you
talk.
are as a person and shit, like too, because you half
exactly,
her, yeah, half him for
exactly.
heavy, yeah, straight
But
up.
I
for
keep
many
finding more.
years, I
But
blame myself for my mom's death. So I took it out on my grandma. I took it out on my aunt. I
What
took it
y'all
out
been
on
in
my
here
family.
talking about? Cause I ain't been in this motherfucker about 10 minutes.
Girl, you
Hold
missing
on.
That's,
out,
Hold
like
on, Quay. We
no,
was
no,
just on a deep
it
but
was
a
deep,
deep
like
see what
conversation.
I'm saying. But now that I have the knowledge of what I did was completely fucked
Hold on.
up, I could easily go back in time and change that. I could spend more time with my grandma. I could spend more time with my aunt. I could spend more time with my boy. You
Straight
feel me?
up. Straight up.
Like a whole bunch of shit. It's not even about riches. It's not even about building an empire, bro. It's about knowing the knowledge, either secure, either protect or provide. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
No, that's a good outlook for real.
That was a
Yes,
good one. You spelled
that
you
was a
said
good
that
one,
shit.
Juju.
But it's
I'll
good
go
though,
back
cause
in time and pick a new baby daddy.
I'm a I'm weak. I'm a very emotional person. I look
Yeah.
I may look tough, I may look mean, I may fucking break someone's neck, but at the same time, I'ma go home crying about that because I hurt
Oh,
somebody. You
yeah.
know what I mean? When I
Yeah.
hurt someone, I feel some type of way.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I
good.
mean?
At least
But
you're
I
not
wasn't
praising
like
shit.
that back in the day. All of my regrets that I felt from when all the people that I truly loved passed, I started getting emotional. I started feeling some type of way about doing shit. I started moving differently in a way positive thing. But it's regretful for me because I had to learn that when my people passed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why I would like to go back in time. And the knowledge that I have now is to give more love, give more support, give more care.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because
Oh,
I've
yeah.
met I've met people that I went down range with and have committed suicide. But if I would have answered they fucking call, they still would have been alive.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I
Straight
had
up.
people in my life that overdosed. I've had people in my life go from straight A's in college to now either not even living past 18 or behind bars for the rest of their life.
Hmm.
I could have that knowledge to let people know what it's like, to give people care, to give them a hug. You know what I mean? Like giving a lot of females don't know that, bro, but giving a man a hug is everything. You
Yeah.
might not even have to know that motherfucker, but giving that motherfucker a
Amen to
tight
that.
hug could save that man's life for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, I need a hug.
Straight up.
Cause
That's okay.
I really never had hugs growing up because of how I was.
Yeah.
But if I would have changed how I was, those hugs would have definitely changed my outlook on a lot of shit.
Right.
Yes, definitely.
But anyway, sorry for being deep. Anyways, next question. My
No,
fault.
that's good. No, you was okay.
Look, it's hot in this bitch now. Hey,
If it's me, I'm
you know
Shut up.
I'm
going
You
Speaking
going
was
that
you know
to
I'm
truth.
okay.
spitting when it's hot.
No, you was
Africa.
okay, Juju.
Straight up.
You were all
Okay, here
right.
you go, Juju. Anyways, like I said, I would go trade my baby daddy out in a minute for a richer one. Cause who the fuck was I thinking about, and what the fuck was I thinking? And that man's fat now. Y'all know it's been like 3 years. That man is fat.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you love your child?
I love my child. I would never trade my child for the world, but I would trade the
There will
daddy
be no
for
fat
her.
shaming in the chat. There will be no fat shaming in the chat.
You got to think about a lot
Just
of
my
things.
baby daddy though. Just my baby daddy though.
Because like how you
Only
said
him.
it, the movie, if you kill a butterfly, you could fuck up your whole future. You got to think about
True.
you got to think about shit like that, especially if it's
But
someone
I know
that you
my
truly
genes
love.
popped off. So my genes, my daughter is all me. My product is me. I can make that beautiful product with any other man and it would still be pretty like that. That seed came from me. He barely did any work.
Don't say that.
Mm.
Can't say that.
And
But a
I just
kid,
It's
had a
not how it
kid.
works.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a kid at a
yeah,
young age. So I would
I
just go back and just not have a kid. I would wait a little bit longer. So it wouldn't even
Mm.
be the same baby daddy anyways.
Right.
My
Okay.
life would I feel like I would be more successful if I could go back in that time and change that era of my life.
I would
Mm.
change how I would act, but I wouldn't
You're
change the
younger than hell,
actions that
bro.
I
You
did.
good.
Right.
I would change everything. I was a little crash out
I
partying, drinking.
Yeah, like I said, I would change how
But
I acted towards the world, but I wouldn't change my actions because me joining the military, I met y'all. Me
right,
joining the
and
military, I gained the most
everybody,
knowledge out of school. You feel me? School. So believe it or not, over in the West Coast where I was in Nevada, going to high school, we were second to last place on education in the entire United States. When I came here, I learned about taxes. I learned about businesses. I learned about motherfucking more
definitely.
detailed about cars. I learned about more videographer than uh what I was before the military. You feel me? I wouldn't change my action. I
Type
would just
shit.
change my response to the world. I would change how I acted towards the people that I love. But I wouldn't change my actions. Fuck that.
You know what's
Y'all
beautiful
y'all a
though?
game for real.
You know what's beautiful though?
Hmm.
Like besides, saving, past loved ones and shit, we can apply all the shit that we've learned from the past to now and do better for the future. So like shit.
That's what I was.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
Keep your
that's what
head
I was
up,
just
you know what I'm
about to
Talk that
saying?
say.
shit,
Oh
Mo.
yeah.
Yes,
Talk your shit,
please.
Mo.
Every one of y'all in here,
Oh yeah.
please be in the moment. Be
Yeah.
in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not worry about the past because you can build your future. Like literally, like in your face.
Yeah.
Like just
But
be
you
in the
can't change
moment.
your past.
And
Not a thousand
I
percent.
love you. I love what you said, Juju.
Straight
I
up.
A
love what you
thousand
said.
percent. But I do what I do because I looked up in the sky and I made a promise. I
Yeah.
do what I do because I know that they wouldn't want me to stop. They know they wouldn't want me to.
Straight up.
They knew they wanted me to conquer. All I knew was that they wanted me to conquer the world.
Yeah.
They wanted me to be the better person than I was yesterday. You feel me? So that's why I keep on motherfucking thriving. It sucks that they're not here, but I know they watching over me. I know
Yeah.
they my guardian
Mm-hmm.
angels. There's been multiple times where I prayed and I felt a hug.
Where that light at?
You feel
Facts.
me? When my camera lens broke, I'm telling you, bro, $800 down the motherfucking drain on Sunday. Bro, I walked outside, I took a breath, I looked in the sky, bro, and I started praying. And I fucking felt a hug from my mom, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back in there. I'm
Straight
cool
up.
now.
You wanna know something crazy, Juju? Like, I just want to speak on this, and I'm just saying what you saying is like resonating everything with my life right now,
Hmm.
and I'm telling
Mm.
you, bruh,
And
it's
then
real shit. It's real shit. Like
Yeah.
things, it gets greater later. Somebody used to tell me that when I was younger, and I
No,
never
for real,
used
Juju
to. I
speaking
used to be
true.
like, bruh, like shut the fuck up. But I used to be like, bruh, shut the fuck up. And I'm telling you, like people, when I was like 18, 19 years old, there was somebody like at work even that used to tell me like it gets greater later. And I'm telling you, that's real shit. Like
Hmm.
on
that's
me.
real. Yes, yes. No
All
Yep.
right.
cap in the
All
rap.
right.
No
Anyways.
cap in the rap.
But
So
yeah,
let's
next
go.
question. Next question.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it moving,
Yeah,
man.
cause shit gonna start getting emotional in this bitch.
I
Mm-hmm.
already
Hey,
feel it. I already
everybody
feel it.
put
That's
your
why I'm
hand in,
Me
man.
too.
We all together, man. Put your hand in, man. Everybody together,
Oh,
man. Creator Hub on
okay.
3, man. 1, 2, 3, Creator Hub, man.
Creator
We
hub,
all here
Okay,
for each
bro.
other, man. This is a safe
Creator
place,
Oh, for
man.
real.
The fuck?
All right, so boom. Stoner etiquette. What's the best smoke or what's the biggest smoke session red flag? Biggest
Mm.
When you
somebody
let
hold the
my
blunt.
wood
One at a
burn
time, one at a
and
time.
ah, ah, ah. Tokyo, go ahead.
There you go.
When you let my wood sit there and burn uneven and you don't fix that motherfucker, you just let that bitch burn. And then you sit there and talk with my blunt. You just don't pass it.
Period. She
Baby
said,
sit-
"Pass that motherfucker."
Man.
Okay. My thing
my
is,
my
Uh,
my
uh,
smoke
uh,
section
uh,
pet
uh,
peeve.
uh,
Oh,
uh,
I,
uh,
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
let me go real quick.
okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Sorry. Uh, my smoke section. I really hate. This is my biggest fucking pet peeve. Puff the fuck past. If you can't puff up fast, I can't do nothing with you. Hit that motherfucker and let that motherfucker continue. Cause then when you puff up past and it ain't around back to me, by the time I look the fuck up, cause I'm already high, you know.
In the
So by the time
name.
I look up, it should be in my face. Type shit.
Okay. So,
Okay.
He said, "Let's
so
play football."
Talk your shit. Okay.
G, you smack in your
Bitch, you
face. What
sound
you
like
got
a
for us, man?
motherfucking fiend. I just want you to know that. Don't mute it down. Oh, bitch, that's the truth. Bitch, I don't play about the weed. For real. The lighter right
G,
here. I can't
G,
even smoke no more.
Prestige, what you got for us,
I'm
man?
over here
What's
talking
your
shit. I
biggest
can't
pet
even
peeve? Biggest red flag, I mean, I said pet peeve. Biggest red flags in the smoke session.
I don't know, man. Really just wetting the blunt, man.
Oh my
I
god.
can't stand that shit. You wet
I
mouth
can't
motherfucker.
stand it.
Straight up.
Oh, the blunt be coming back with that
I'm
That
not
black
gonna lie.
tar
I
shit.
let my mouth
oh my
Hey,
god! If I gotta light your shit with a lighter again, I am pissed.
bro, with that black
Mm-mm.
tor shit.
I'll
Hold
fix
on.
it.
Like, what
Oh
is that
fuck.
shit?
Your
How do
wet
you
lip status. Your wet lip motherfucker.
Bro, that shit
They
be
got
killing
that white
me.
stuff on the white stuff on the crease that they lit.
Oof.
You ain't if you got that white stuff, you ain't hitting my blunt. You ain't hitting my
At
blunt.
all.
Hey, lobby,
No.
lobby.
All right. So Jazzy, what you got for us, man?
Honestly, and this is just coming from past experiences, not recently, but way in the past. Motherfuckers that try to bring them extracurriculars and roll them in the blunt.
Oh shit.
You feel me?
Oh shit. There's some parties, ain't you?
Have your ass whacked out.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Hey, man.
Whoever is in charge of the fucking sound effects, y'all
Right,
kill
I'm
me.
good right now.
The music.
All right. Who you got? Trayvon, what's your pet peeve, man? What's your red flag gonna be?
A red flag when it's a group of people and we all got weed, and it's always that one motherfucker that don't got weed.
Damn it, I was gonna say that.
Like with your broke ass, where your motherfucking weed?
Damn. That's
Oh
crazy.
fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe it. I can't.
You do.
I'm flabbergasted.
I know you don't smoke.
No.
Listen, I know
No.
you don't smoke
Listen,
with the vape.
disclaimer. I vape. Okay, with the vape.
With the
All right, with the
vape.
vape. Because I
You
don't
got on
smoke.
vape.
I'm active duty.
You
I'm
got a
active
vape.
duty. I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't.
Juju got no opinion on this right now.
You know the vape. Every time you pull the vape out nowadays, people like, oh,
Multiple
look at that,
times.
bro.
Okay. All right. Vape shit. You hand me your vape, or you hand me my vape bag, and that shit is dead. Or there's 2 marks on my fucking vape. Or there's mad fucking like slobber on my shit. Like I like.
Oh my
If there's
god.
like goop
What if they
shit
biting on
in
your
your
vape?
vape,
You know, some people like
or there's
biting on it.
That's what
or
I'm
if
saying.
there's
Like
shit in your
scratches,
vape,
like biting.
Oh yeah.
or if
Hate
there's
that
shit
shit.
in your vape,
Man, don't
Juju.
Huh?
bite on nobody's
Damn,
vape.
Or
They be
yeah,
hungry.
they put it in their pocket. They
Biting
put
on
it
people's vape. It's
they put it
crazy.
in
Biting
their
on my
pocket
damn
and they
vape.
give
What
it
the
back
fuck?
to me, and there's like dust
Lint
like
and
lint
shit in there.
in that
Yeah. What
motherfucker.
the fuck?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that.
Stinks on everything. That's fucked up.
Oh man.
Y'all want mine?
No, that's true.
Yeah,
That is
sure.
hella
Go ahead,
true
Bob.
though.
Hit us
Alright.
with it, Mo.
My biggest red flag, man, gotta be when you take 30, 45 minutes to roll the motherfucking blunt. Because listen, how long does it really take to put the weed in the blunt, man? Let's smoke that motherfucker already. Come on.
Listen, perfection has no time limit though.
I know somebody would hate
They
that
do.
answer right now.
Shit.
What'd you say, Eb?
I know somebody that would hate that answer right now.
Straight up.
I'm one of them people that would hate that answer because perfection got no time limit. You hear me?
Shit, that need to be smoked. Shit, hello.
I'm just throwing out subliminals, man. He'll catch on to it
Oh, you know
later.
what? You know what? I don't smoke. Y'all are right. But there was this at the content party, this motherfucker dipped a whole fucking leaf under the sink and wet the whole leaf and got 2 paper napkins, bro, and like dried them on both sides, bro.
That's washing the wood, man.
I ain't
People be
gonna
doing
say
that.
You've never washed your wood?
He don't
no.
I
smoke.
be washing my wood.
You know
And
what?
if
You know
it's
what?
a
I
leak,
He don't know
if it's a
nothing
leak
about all
when
that.
I'm out with the girls, I
no,
wash the
bro.
wood and put
No,
on
the
his
whole
wood.
no, bro. The whole thing, and also people put that shit in microwaves too, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
That shit crazy.
Oh God.
Yeah, see, I ain't never heard the
Who
microwave.
put it in the microwave?
No.
You gotta try it.
Yeah, hear me out. That's them grabber leaves. For real. You
Yeah,
guys
them
can do
grabber
that
leaves.
shit.
No, people be doing that shit with woods too. I seen a motherfucker put a wood in the microwave,
Yeah, I've seen
but
that plenty of
washing the wood,
times.
actually getting the whole wood wet, there's nothing wrong with that. I do that all the time.
How
And
about the
if it's
wood?
leaking, like I
I
said,
don't
I'll
trust
wash
it.
that bitch for dog.
I don't trust it.
Why don't you trust
It-
that though? They just like washing it.
Yeah,
I
literally.
don't know,
All they're
bro.
doing is taking off all that extra tobacco shit.
No, I dead ass thought homeboy was about to pick up a sponge and dish soap, motherfucker, and start.
Start scrubbing.
I done seen people peel a
Dawn dish
Swisher to
soap.
where they
Not
pull
doing that.
the tobacco part off for real, and that should take hella long. But I'm saying like that should be worth it, cause you're not smoking hella tobacco at that point.
Y'all
I
is
can't roll
funny.
no
But I
wood at
wanna
all.
you know how people have you guys ever seen people like skin a banana and dry it out in the sun and use that as a wood?
Yep.
I've heard of
Oh
that.
yeah, wood of
Try that.
roses.
And shit.
That's what I did when I used to smoke Reggie when I was in middle school.
I used to
What?
see
Shit,
people
Reggie?
use
Not the Reggie.
use.
Oh God, man.
I used to see people use
The Reggie on they dog ass?
Yeah, Reggie.
The Reggie on their dog ass.
Oh, look at the baby.
Hey, I used
Right.
to.
D3.
Hey, I used to see people use tamale leaves.
Crazy word.
A tamale.
I've used a rose petal before. That shit hit.
Tamale. Wait a minute now. Hold on.
I've straight up used rose petals.
I've seen people use a rose.
Rose petals.
Yeah, I seen the rose. Yeah.
And the tea
I've
My
done it a few
favorite
times.
was the gravity bong. The homemade
But
gravity
does that
bong.
banana peel really work though?
Dead ass, for sure. Even the rose peels work hella good, for surely.
I need to try the banana peel. What's going on, man?
Chill out.
Nah, and you know what I hate worse, bro? People make anything out of motherfucking bongs, bro.
Yeah, I've made bongs out of everything.
And
Out
My
of
brother,
anything,
my
bro.
brother, that nigga used a tool screw, a fucking 2 liter, and a pitcher.
Trippy, appreciate the
man, the
follow
first time
gang.
I ever smoked
That's a
was with
different
a
type of
bottle.
addict, bro.
But he was like in middle school. My mom didn't used to buy him sticks and shit. So when he would like sneak and smoke, he would make all types of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I used to back in school. I used to see people fucking take like 2 or 3 Smarties out of like one end, put that shit in there, put aluminum foil around the fucking Smarties, and then
And
fucking
smoke them. I've seen that too. That shit's crazy.
No, wait a minute.
I've never
I have
done
not
that.
ever seen nobody in the hub doing
That's some
that
crack
shit.
there, shit.
That's some white
Yeah,
people
that's-
shit, probably.
No,
for real.
that's some motherfucking hood shit.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
the
That is
Smarties?
Hell no.
Bro, that is
Deep in the trenches.
bro. That is
Crack,
a dollar for leaves or 25 cents for Smarties.
Hell no.
Crazy
All right,
word.
Yes,
Let's go to the last and final question.
One second, Hev. One second. My bad, but someone in the chat gave their opinion. Want me to read it out real quick?
Yeah.
Trippy in the chat said, "Get the blunt and get to acting like the blunt or mic, and is a mic and get to talking or rapping too much." And then second, motherfuckers that be roach watching. The roach watching's important, man. Hey, you grabbing roaches out my motherfucking ashtray?
I used to do that back
Bro,
Hey, David
why
the
would
dude didn't
we-
make that song for no reason. The hell?
bro, we was in fucking at the
He got
South
beef with
Southwest.
somebody.
Bro,
Yeah.
every time we
Why
dropped
did
the
I know you
fucking
was
roach,
gonna say
I'll-
that, bro?
Yeah.
bro, every time we dropped the rose, it was a dude like, "Hey, bro, let me get that, bro. Don't be throwing that, bro. Let me get that." I was like, "Damn, motherfucker, what? I want to keep my roach."
Not the
Y'all
roach
got
watchers,
beef with
man.
y'all got beef with hella people, bro.
Crazy. Nah, I ain't tripping though. I just be when I be rolling up, I just be rolling up. If you want to hit it, you want to hit it. Like
Yeah.
whatever.
Mm-mm.
But
I don't know, bro.
when it's
If
smart,
Unique was here,
when it's the shoe on the other foot, that's how it better be. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Unique. I don't know what the fuck Unique was on at the fucking content party, but bro, that shit was bigger than my middle finger, bro. I said, how is that even possible?
He be
Like, you
doing
smoking
that.
cigars
He
at
be
this
doing
point.
that. Yeah, he be doing that for sure.
Like he be smoking Cuban cigars,
It
bro.
be taking them 3 hours. Yeah, it do for sure. Ain't that what y'all said? It be taking them 3 hours. Yeah, it do.
I said, yeah, I'll go with it. Okay.
All right, bro.
Anyways, next question.
Best movies to watch while smoking.
Y'all ever seen Pink Floyd Brick in the Wall? The movie?
What is that?
That shit is a trip and a half. I'll tell you what.
I think that's self-familiar.
Y'all know who Pink Floyd is, right?
Pink Floyd?
Yeah, the band.
No, I never heard of him.
Bro, I gotta put you up on some Pink Floyd head. We gotta do like a remix or something for the Robin Big. That'd be crazy. But
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd is
Like,
fire.
they
They're just.
famous as hell.
You said what, Santana?
They famous as hell. I'm surprised nobody in here know them.
Yeah, that's wild. But they
I've
made a
heard of him.
movie. They made a movie called Breaking the Wall, and like half of it's animated, half of it's like real life shit, and it's just a trip, bro. It's a trip.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch that.
You said it's a trip.
Have does it have to be a
Some
movie?
noodles. I'll just put some eggs and
Well,
sausage.
what you watching when you high?
You about to smash
I'll
them
be
noodles,
watching.
boy.
I'll be watching two things.
I remember you made
It
me
comes from both sides of me. I'll be watching either the Boondocks or I'll be watching the Gator Boys.
Boondocks is solid. Never heard of the
Boondocks
Gator
is
Boys.
what?
You ain't never watched the Gator Boys?
Mm-mm.
That's the crazy shit. It's just two white men. They be getting called out to people's house in Florida, and they be catching alligators.
Oh,
and
I
shit.
have seen that
Snakes.
dude.
I think I have seen that.
And he'll be out in the
once.
water like fucking doing this shit and shit. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
wrestling the alligators
on
and
everything. Yeah,
Definitely seen that shit.
I've seen that.
All right,
And I'll
what
be
you watch?
watching the gator ones where they be having like, they be going out in the waters, in their waters, and they be tagging them, and they be taking them after they tag them and using them for leather and
That
shit.
boy
They be
put some
trying to catch
glasses
the big
on, clean
gator and
as a whistle.
Yeah, straight up.
shit.
So what you watching? What you watching, Trayvon?
Mac and Devin go to high school.
Oh, that's a good
Hey,
one.
that's my shit.
What'd he say?
No cap.
What'd you say?
Mac and Devin go to high school.
Oh,
Mac
straight
and
up.
Devin go to high
Yeah.
school.
The first
I
one,
love
the
that
first
one.
one though. That
Yeah,
second
that
one was
shit
some
was
shit.
good.
Yeah, straight
Or
up.
any scary movie 1 through 3.
Yeah, the parody joints. Yeah, those are far too for sure.
Grab my little
No,
hand.
2
The strong
through
hand.
4.
Drag
2
my
through 4.
strong game.
Okay, I give you those. What you watching, Candy Red?
I really just be watching anime for real when I get high. That's my shit. Like
What's your
One
favorite
Piece.
one?
My favorite one right now is Jujutsu Kaisen.
I don't know it, but it sounds
Yeah,
cool.
it's hella fire. And then the other one I be watching is Seven Deadly Sins. I be on that shit. I get hella high and just sit in front of my TV and watch
Yeah, that's a
anime.
good one. That's
Or
a
on
good
God,
one.
I just hop on a game.
That's
For real.
tight shit. Facts. Who's got Steam in here? Who plays PC games? All right, I'm gonna fuck
Yeah,
with
no,
y'all.
I'm on the Xbox.
Y'all gotta get a little laptop and get repo on it. We gotta play it as a group
Hey,
sometime.
hey, hey! I have a.
Hey, send me the link. I got a
Heavy,
computer.
can I?
I'm down to learn.
All right,
Oh
bet,
yeah.
I'm
bet.
not gonna lie, y'all. I
Hey,
still play those Taqueria games and stuff like that from Cool Math Games and Fireboy Water Girl.
hey, Heavy, can I ask a
Oh
question? Do we
wow.
have time for one more question?
We got time.
Okay.
Yeah. You wanna finish this up or you wanna ask it right now?
I want to ask it right now.
All right, go ahead.
If this shit pulls up. If not, then never mind. It's not pulling up for some reason. It's loading.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Pressure, best movie to watch while you smoking.
Avatar for Friday.
Avatar's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
I never
Friday
really
go
sat down. I
crazy.
never really sat down and watched it.
I ain't gonna lie, Friday go crazy.
Friday's good too,
About
of course.
cracking up. Depends
mine
what
is
kind of
Baby Boy.
depends what kind of mood you going for. Do you want to
Mm.
be stuck or do you want to be laughing? You know, type shit.
Honestly, for
That's
real,
true.
I
I
want
want
to
to
be
be
like
laughing.
stuck, I'll go watch a documentary or something on me.
Yep.
First
With some
48.
Avatar, you gonna be looking
With
at
some
it.
First 48, some type of crime shit. They got
First
me.
48 had me in a chokehold. I be looking crazy.
Damn, it's hella people in this motherfucker now.
Hey, Pressure.
Y'all.
Tyra,
Yo,
what
Pressure.
you watching, Tyra? Tyra, will you be blazed? What you watching?
Shut up.
It's the creator hub.
you know what I mean? What you watching? What you
Back
watching
in the
for?
day with Reggie, we watching SpongeBob.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. You just
Breathe.
bad. You bad. You ain't even supposed to be smoking. You just I see that.
Oh,
SpongeBob.
okay, I got it.
Okay, what?
Is everybody done with that question?
Guys, put this shit out.
Is everybody done with the question?
I think everybody answered.
Okay. All right, I got one for everyone, and it'll just be quick. We ain't gotta do it for 30 minutes.
I'm not
How
playing.
are,
We will be walking up to my.
Go ahead,
how
bro.
are you How are you working on
Go sit
growing
on
both
their
in
porch.
your career and as a person to stay prepared for the changes ahead?
What's the changes ahead?
AI.
That's why
Just
they want to park by that park
just
because they can see
just
that cars just sitting out in the open like
like
that and ain't no other car.
the generation and
They want the
just
truck,
as everybody else
type
trying to do
shit.
what we want to do,
And it's because
we're trying
they
to
be
be in the footsteps of other people.
you know that brand.
Shit, I'll start that one off. Not too much, but at the most, I'm just learning as much as I can every day. For real. That's about it on that one.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
simple.
What's
Yeah,
the
me too. I just moved back
Oh,
to Wichita, so my main thing is just networking with everybody, getting a part of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Getting a part of whatever I can, and being out there and showing my face and performing, so that I can just work on other shit.
Hard.
the question is, how are you working on growing both in your career and as a person to stay prepared for the changes ahead?
You just gotta stay vigilant.
Yeah, just stay
Stay
working.
aware,
Heavy on the
aware of what
vigilant.
you got going on. Stay aware of what you want what you want happen to going on in your life. As long as you got a goal and you stay vigilant, then can't nobody stop you on my mama.
Straight up.
Right. And
I have what's the
and
answer? Oh, sorry, Trayvon.
in any industry you guys go in, heavy on the confidence. Gotta have the confidence. High on the confidence.
Straight up.
You know, and act as if you already got it on they dog ass. You know, don't try to chase. It's already there. It's already there.
You just
I'm just
keep
gonna say
putting the
that.
groundwork in, man. You just gotta keep moving forward. Shit.
Yes, moving forward. And a failure is never a failure. It's no setback. It was just a test.
Yeah.
That's all. And a mother.
A learning
That's all.
opportunity.
Yes,
Trying to
I'm
make you a
learning.
break.
Just
You
learning.
know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you or break you. If you really want it, you're gonna keep going after it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what stop you. Well, no matter what try to stop you.
Yeah.
Yes. It happens.
So shit, I mean, hey, that's just how I look at it.
I'm
Ain't
not gonna
really
lie,
hard.
this question was like for myself. Like it was something that I had to ask myself, but I kind of wanted to get everyone's like other opinions.
Yeah.
It all goes.
So what's your answer?
Huh?
I'm saying, what's your answer, Juju? How you feel?
I think, and this is me being honest, this is me being accountable for my actions. I think I lack confidence. I think I lack situational awareness, and I definitely feel like I lack I lack in my I lack imperfections. Meaning like I feel like I give out like decent work, great work, but it's not perfect to my standards. And I think that's something that I needed to personally grow on. Is how can I perfect my art? How can I perfect the confidence?
If
And
you always think about being perfect, you ain't gonna never get nothing done. You gotta get
it's not necessarily perfect in general, but it's perfect for me.
What's perfect for you ain't getting nothing done, then that's too perfect. You gotta work on it.
Right. You can't be too hard on
You
yourself.
can't
You
be
know
too
what I'm
hard on
saying?
yourself
Because then you'll hate what you're doing.
Juju,
and then
listen.
you just fucked up what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let yourself
vent. You gotta let yourself be what you are
Gotta let
creating. So
yourself
if you're
Straight
creating
up.
something for the people,
Yeah.
be that person for the people. If you want to create some shit to inform people, inform these people how you would want somebody to inform you.
Facts.
It don't gotta be perfect, but some motherfucker out there gonna cling to that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, straight up. And dude, in the like business you're in and trying to get into, bro, first off, like you starting off on a good foot. I've seen your work. You do good stuff. You're willing to learn, and shit, that's all it's about is learning. You know what I'm saying? You get better as time goes, so you got to put them reps in to get to that position. But like you got it, bro. Like shit. And if
You
one
got it.
thing being with us in this creator hub, your confidence is finna go up, bro, because we all support each other in this bitch, and you go hard,
Yes.
bro. So
Right.
Yes.
fuck all that. You go hard, bro. You're dope.
Yes, sir.
I
Straight
feel
up.
like perfect is the vocabulary perfect, but in the Bible it said we should be perfect just as God is perfect in order to reflect God's nature and character. I just looked it up because I remembered it somebody saying it in a certain way, yes, to a certain extent. But yes.
Yeah. Straight up.
On the dog ass. I hear what
On
y'all
they
saying
dog
though.
ass.
On the dog ass.
OTDA or something. Yeah, OTDA.
Yeah, on that dog ass.
On the dog ass.
Well, for sure. Anybody else got anything they want to add to this here smoke session podcast before we wrap it up?
Make sure to
Y'all
follow
was
me on
talking
all
about
social medias. Tokyo to
oh shit.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pop out to the Soldier Boy shit.
Pop out to the Soldier Boy. I
Hey,
heard
and
about that.
future reference, anytime I see anybody in Creator Hub out in public, I'm taking photos of y'all. I didn't this last time. I
I
don't really
still
like
need to
taking.
get mine.
Hold on. Save the sound effect. You trying to get some real shit. Go ahead.
Just future reference. I do a lot of photography, and anytime I see anybody out in any Creator Hub,
Okay.
I'm taking photos. I don't like to just take pictures of people without their permission. But just so y'all know, if I ever see y'all out in public, be ready to pose for the camera.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I
do
got you.
understand.
On they
I do
dog
know.
ass, I
Listen,
got you.
gonna be ready on
I
that little
got
dog ass.
Daddy,
you. I
hold
got
on,
you.
hold
I
on.
got you.
Listen,
I got
I
you.
want to say something real quick.
He's got
You
you.
never gonna see me out
He
in
a real
public.
ass
'Cause-
nigga.
Listen, you never gonna see me out in public because I'm all the way down south in Georgia. But I trust me
Oh,
when I
damn.
say I'm supporting y'all 110,000 motherfucking percent, and you can ask Heaven Mo.
Well, if you
Like,
want to
I'm
get some
here
of the
with
Creator
all the
Hub merch,
Period, Atlanta.
if you want to get some
Love
Creator
you.
Hub merch, go to creatorhub.net. Go
Hell
on
yeah,
there.
dog.
Go
You
get
can
you
still.
some
It don't
merch,
matter if
gang.
you in the south, in the north, in the west. You can still rent
Right.
that shit
Amen.
with a
I don't.
The
motherfucker and a
Midwest
I
tip.
love
be
you,
telling
baby.
everybody,
The
like,
Midwest
man,
love you.
y'all fly out here and see about me. I'ma hook y'all up with some locations. We gonna
No,
get
you
some
fly
shit
out
set up
here and come
for in
see about this
person,
here Creator
everything.
Hub.
Okay,
You
bet.
gotta come fly out here and see about us first. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you already know. When I be in Wichita, you already know I'm about to see about y'all, but I don't get a chance to be
Yeah,
out
big
there that much.
Creator Hub,
You know what I
man.
mean? That's it.
CreatorHub.net
On they
again if
dog
y'all need
ass.
some merch. For real, man. We got
Y'all was talking
the
about
t-shirts.
bombs.
We got
Y'all
just
was
the
talking about
t-shirts and the
homemade
hoodies
bombs.
right now. Well, on the website you can order more than that. But we about to start doing some crazy
Y'all
ones.
don't even
Like, you
fucking
ain't
know.
never
Y'all don't
seen.
even know.
You feel me? It's about to
Hell
be some shit
yeah.
you ain't never seen.
Yo,
So hey, they're gonna
Yeah,
tap in,
double
man.
that, Cody. Hit that one more again.
They don't even
We got
fucking know.
Creator Hub on the booties. On the booties for the girls.
Yep,
So
give me
On they
some, 'cause
cap
I'm
booties.
y'all better
Yeah.
be ready. Y'all better
And
be shaking some ass for the
when we
promo
had this
shoot.
here,
We about to have
I'm
a
telling
promo
you,
shoot.
listen.
right.
I will wear that shit for my performances. I don't give a damn. Hit me
Yeah,
On
turn
all
us
that.
up.
for sure. And I got a lot of ass, so it's good.
Yeah,
Hey.
On they dog
for
ass.
sure.
On that dog ass.
On their
Yeah.
dog ass. Well, hey,
Dog
listen.
good.
Everybody get in
Nope.
here. I know what time it is. The picture before we dip.
Y'all was talking
So
about homemade bombs. I got
turn
one
y'all
on
cameras
deck.
on. We taking a pic.
Gang.
Pick it.
Turn y'all cameras on. Taking a pic. Hey.
Gang.
Creator Hub. Creator Hub on me. Creator Hub on 3. Wait a second. Tyra, you there?
Gang.
All right.
He had me
Somebody
stuck posing the same pose.
froze, but it's all good. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Creator Hub.
Straight up on that dog.
Yeah.
Got you.
For sure, man. Until the next one, y'all, man. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. I know where the fucking be at. I'm something there tripping, man. He trying to say Creator Hub on 3 2. It's all good. Listen, 9 p.m. next Wednesday, we in the building, man. Hey, if y'all got a computer, y'all want to play some repo, y'all get in here with us, man. We probably about to play a little bit.
Hey, send me the link.
I got you.
I got a
I'm
laptop.
gonna put you
And
on
I
real
fuck
quick.
with the gaming and shit.
I got.
You gotta download Steam though.
I just
See?
added you,
Okay.
gang.
Hey, just send me what I gotta do.
Yeah, let's
Yup.
get it. We're gonna go crazy. We be posting our gaming streams on the YouTube too, and we be streaming them on Kick when we be gaming too, man. Y'all need to start
Hell
tapping
yeah.
into the Kick. Spread that Kick link because when we be live and we link up, do them little Airbnb events and shit, that's where we be. We be on the Kick. So y'all need to tell everybody, hey, if y'all want to watch, go to Vibe and Big on Kick. We lit. So we on that bitch.
That's a fact.
We should get another. Is we gonna get another Airbnb next Sunday?
You already fucking know. Next month.
We gonna do it big.
Let me know the dates ahead of time,
every
bro.
month.
I'm there, bro.
Every month, once a month.
For sure. We gonna do this. We gonna start doing it big. Hey,
Okay,
invite
hold on,
only. Invite only.
Yup.
Location ain't dropped until day of, so don't be spamming what's low, because you know. All right.
Yep.
We
Yep.
ain't doing that.
Straight up.
So yeah. But
I know.
yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
On the dog.
All right, I'm gonna send it off then, Hev, huh?
Send it off.
Later.
Oh, y'all just hit you in your inbox.